Coach Greeny, you're not going to the East Coast this weekend, but you're not staying in the Pacific time zone either. Let's try the Central time zone. What do you think about the tournament that you're headed to at Missouri State?
Yeah, back on the road for another weekend against some great opponents. Been happy with how our team's been playing, and a lot of travel has been involved. And you're right, not quite to the East Coast, but still Springfield, not the easiest place to get to from Pullman, Washington. But, I think it's been great with our team, a chance to really get to know each other on the road, a lot of time in buses and airplanes and airports and in the gym and things like that. So it will be very nice to get home, next week. But our sights are set on this weekend and trying to play well and compete against some very good teams.
So you've got a couple tournaments under your belt and a couple of back-to-back matches. So how are you feeling about how the Cougars play when they're in these tight timelines for Pac-12 preparation?
Yeah, I think this time of the year, everyone in the country is doing this. We're, really coming off of our kind of preseason training, sometimes twice a day anyway. So I think that's, pretty good for recovery, and we're really used to, maybe playing twice in a day or back to back. So I think that's fine right now. As we get into the season a little bit later, I think we definitely need a little bit more rest. But this year in the Pac-12, we do have a lot of back-to-back matches, which we haven't had in quite some time. So I think just having these tournaments are really going to prepare us for a quick turnaround, quick preparation, quick recovery, things like that.
So when the players complain, you can say, oh my gosh, back in my day.
Yes, back in my day. Yeah, we did do it back to back every weekend. But, Linda, I'm getting old now. That was a very long time ago. But yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's just a mental preparation, and it will be kind of nice. Actually, we'll miss a little less school doing those back to back nights, and that'll be okay.
Tell me a little bit about the returning players that you've had some position changes on. How have they done so far in this 8-1 season?
Yeah, our main two players that have changed position. I went both from the middle position. Taylor Mims is now playing on the left side, Claire Martin on the right. So, I think they are definitely coming along this last weekend. I thought they both did extremely well offensively. And I think, with having some new setters in the mix, it takes a little bit of time to get that connection and kind of that flow and the communication and all those kind of things. But this weekend was a good step in the right direction.
Talk about one of those setters is a freshman.
Yeah, Penny Tusa from Long Beach, California. She's had a lot of experience with great clubs and great volleyball down in Southern California, and she's just a competitor and is really coming along, learning quickly as you at the collegiate level you do, thrown right into the fire. But she's doing a really good job, and it's really fun to have her out there.
Another freshman saw some time over the weekend, and that was Savannah Smith.
Yeah, Savannah came in and, she's a lefty, and so adds a little bit to the mix there. But yeah, good to see her have a pretty good performance at Fairfield, and we'll probably be seeing a little bit more of her.
This weekend, all the teams are dangerous because you haven't seen them before, you've seen them on film, but you're still probably more concerned about how we're playing than how everybody else is playing. Who's the most dangerous of these three teams?
That's a great question. I think we really try and just focus on, one match at a time right in front of us. But I would think the host team, Missouri State, has had some good wins, upset Ohio State earlier this season. And, they're a veteran team. I was actually able to coach one of their players, Lily Johnson, last year when we went to Croatia with the U.S. collegiate national team. McKenna Woodford and Casey Shaneline both played with her. So we have a little familiarity with Lily, and she's a great player. But yeah, that will probably be kind of the most dangerous team, but one match at a time, and being able to make adjustments kind of on the fly is what we need to do in this preseason.
Well, I want to wish the Cougars good luck on their longest road trip maybe, and the last non-conference. We'll come back next week. We'll talk a little bit about starting Pac-12.
Great, thanks.